Hello and welcome back to Bookish, and welcome to my Saturday Hodgepodge, my weekly kind of checkup on reading and BookTube and random thoughts and stuff like that. So Saturday morning here in the great state of Texas, the Texas Gulf Coast. This week the temperature actually dipped down into the high 30s. I believe that's the first time we've been that cold here south of Houston. So, everybody was bundled up and acting like it was freezing. No danger of snow. Brilliant, beautiful day today. So to catch up on my reading for this week, which is what I thought I normally do, I did finish my fourth book for the BookTube prize. That was In the Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado. So I finished that book, and I have finished, as of this morning, I finished my buddy read of James Baldwin's Another Country with Shawn the Book Maniac, and this has just been, as all my Baldwin experiences have been, this has just been a fairly brilliant experience. I will say the first 90 pages or so of this book are some of the best stuff I've ever read, and I guess it's impossible for it to have maintained that level of greatness, because I'm not joking when I tell you that this may be the first 90 pages may be the best thing I've ever read. But really enjoying this, enjoying getting to talk with Shawn about that. So that's what I've read. I will tell you that this BookTube prize has turned me into a polygamous reader, where I'd always been a monogamous reader, where essentially I just read one book at a time. So I've experienced yet another BookTube transformation in my ability to read multiple books at the same time, because in addition to finishing those two books, which I read kind of simultaneously, I also started my fifth BookTube prize book, and that's Made by Stephanie Land. And I'm about 100 pages into that, and as if I'm completely lost who I am. My identity as a reader is completely gone, apparently. I just, in the midst of February, when I'm really busy with all kinds of other things I want to do, I saw a book, I ordered it, and I started reading it, and I'm about halfway through. This is You'll Never Forget Your First, a biography of George Washington by Alexis Cole, which I have to say that I'm enjoying quite a bit. And sometimes I feel like that my entire book life was created just to irritate Steve Donoghue, because I like a lot of writers he doesn't like, and George Washington, my favorite president. I know Steve is disdainful of George Washington. This is a really funny, somewhat irreverent look at Washington. It really is more irreverent and funny in her poking fun at other Washington biographers, but I'm enjoying it. I'm going to do a review on it, so I won't talk too much more about it. Talk too much more about it right here. But I am really enjoying the book. I'll have a TBR out for March Tuesday. I'll do a TBR and maybe a month-long wrap-up, because I need to brag about how many books I've read this month, because I'm a slow reader, and this month could be a record number of books. So I won't do that here, but there are some other things that I wanted to talk about. First of all, I wanted to say that I'm really enjoying the Toni Morrison 2020 read-along group that I'm a part of. Primarily, that's a discussion taking place on Voxer. We've read Morrison's first two novels, and I will tell you that in March we're going to take on our third novel, Song of Solomon, which is longer than the first two, and I've often said is my favorite Toni Morrison. So if you want to jump in on that, you can go over to Hannah's page, Hannah's Books, and she can get you into the Voxer group. I think that's how that works. But that's been a really enjoyable thing. Other things that I've been attempting to enjoy and attempting to kind of, again, maybe being influenced by BookTube and also my daughter, as I've been really attempting to keep a book journal this year. My daughter got me this lovely blue book journal, and I've been attempting to record the books that I read and information about the books that I've read so far this year, with an eye towards keeping maybe one of these every year. I've done this most of my life in a lot less kind of formal way. I just had one book where I just write down the author and title of the books. I do have a Goodreads account, which I realize a lot of people on BookTube use to keep track of their books, but I've never been one of those people. For the most part, I've always thought, well, I read a book, I keep the book, it's on my shelf. Why do I need a journal organization? And I'm not anywhere near doing that kind of, creative journaling that so many other booktubers seem to do. That's never going to be me. But this book journal thing it's been okay. I think I'm kind of missing the point of it though, which is to probably write down some thoughts or quotes about the books. But that's really also difficult for me. Here's my the book journal I've kept, most of my reading life, which just has lists of books that I've read by author in it. So I don't know. Maybe I need discouragement from the book journaling thing. But I'm giving it a shot because my daughter gave me the book journal. Also, I've been really enjoying BookTube this week in the fact that there seem to be a lot more people doing kind of just book chatty videos. Maybe this is just is my impression, but I really like that. I mean, I know a lot of people do a Friday Reads, which I enjoy the Friday Reads and look forward to Friday a lot, just to kind of see what people are reading, their general thoughts, and people have a tendency to be chattier during Friday Reads, which I enjoy a lot. I know Steve does This Week in BookTube. There's a new channel I subscribe to that a lot of people have been subscribing to called, she calls her channel Soggy Expat Book Nerd, and she just, on her lunch break, just talks about books while she eats lunch, and those are pretty chatty and fun. I noticed that really happy to see that Shay had done something like this, and I'm not trying to embarrass you, Jay, or make you not do it, but he's like, his is, I saw this week, was called In the Comment Section, or the comment section in general, in which he talks about kind of that BookTube comment section and his reaction to videos that he puts comments on and on other people's channels. I like that. I saw Kelly did a book chat video. Kelly from Books I'm Not Reading did a book chat video, which was really fun. It's great to get to hear from her and from her household because Kelly's a great person, and her husband Jason is rarely posting these days. Apparently he's busy with work or something. Anyway, those of us who are about to retire are increasingly swearing off work. And then also, I've shouted out this channel before. I want to do that again, and that's Jennie Johnston's channel. She did an art catch-up and gallery visits channel. Jennie is an artist, and I'm going to say this and probably say it wrong, but she works in quilts, essentially. And she was showing one of her latest quilt projects, and I just thought that was lovely. And she visits some galleries and museums in the Vancouver area, and I like that. She puts together a good video, and so I wanted to shout those videos out, or that video out as well. Anyway, there's that kind of wrap up on that. Next month, I am going to be doing March of the Mammoth, Irish Readathon, and what is it? Murder Mystery or March Mystery Madness. That's it. I'm going to be doing March Mystery Madness, so have that to look forward to in my TBR. Last Saturday, my wife and I traveled to watch my daughter in her first track meet of the year. She's a college athlete, and so being a proud papa, I'm going to leave a little vlog video of my daughter's track meet here at the end of this video. These little track meet videos may become more a part of my channel. This is her last season. She's a graduating senior, yeah, there may just be more proud papa moments in my Saturday Hodgepodge videos from now on. Anyway, as always, I look forward to your comments in the comment section below. Please let me know what you think about my book journaling. Is it a waste of time? Is it something valuable? Do you book journal? If so, on what level? Or, is it just Goodreads? Anything like that I'd love to hear about. And as always, thank you for watching.